Welcome back to the channel. So I beat level 191. Uh, in Shogi, it's always nice to be able to use a knight because the knight is, I guess it can be powerful if it's used correctly, but getting to the point where you can use it correctly takes a lot of work because in chess, the knights are my favorite piece. I love forking. I love attacking with the knight. I like smother mates. Um, so in this game, I I had a pin and I used a knight to set up a checkmate. But he resigned. So here we go, and it's my favorite opening. I'm gonna have to stop using my favorite opening, and people are gonna steal my ideas here, which is fine. And here I didn't bring that gold up, and I had to bring my silver back to protect my rook. So you see his second row pawn, this little attack that the rook does. Some of the moves that I'm going to do here are going to be because of that attack. So, like right here, I moved this pawn. I wanted to move the 4-row pawn, but I knew if I did, he would drop a pawn, put the rook there, and take the pawn. So that's the reason for that whole mess. So here I'm moving my silver. I wanted to get it in a different rank, which is the 6th rank. My bishop was unprotected, and I did not want to trade because I'm setting this up here. I'm taking that silver to drop it on my pawn. So here's that attack. So I'm looking at what he had to drop, and with 2 silvers, I knew I could get away, and there's my pin. But unfortunately, it stuck my king in front of my rook. But this pin was effective, and I had a place to run with the bishop. So that was a... See, he has this attack, but there's nothing. It's useless. And here's my knight drop. And it creates that situation. So if you look at this, okay, let's go back. Let's go back to this pin situation. So you see what I have. I've got a knight, a silver, a gold, and 2 pawns. And I'm keeping, like, my goal always is to force him to use the pieces that he has in his hand because there's no surprises. He's got pawns. Pawns do nothing right now. So this pin, as you can see, he drops a gold, okay? But I have a check, so I take this. And so he's forced to respond, just just like chess, you're in check, you have to respond to the check. I know I have a space, a safe space, I can take that pawn, and I honestly don't think he should have moved his knight. I don't know what better move there was for him right here. If you maybe checking with his rook. So what would I do if he checks with his rook? I honestly think if that is his move, because I do have, no, because I have a silver, so I could check his king with the silver and just take the rook. Alright, so here he moves the knight, and it's a check, but that's fine. I take it. Then he takes the pawn, I drop a pawn, he moves back, and I free my rook. He drops a pawn, I promote, and that knight drop right there. That, I love being able to use that knight. And so there you go, level 192.